Alright, hey there everybody, welcome to this reading for tomorrow the 5th. If you're coming to this reading not live, go down below, all the timestamps are below this video. But welcome everybody, Carmen, hello, Sandy D, hello, and Sandy Rose, hello. Thank you for being here. J Moss, hello, and everybody else that I can't see right now. Ann, hello, Gerard, hello, Jax, hello, and Ann, hello. Mom, Dad, hello. everybody, welcome. Thank you for being here. As always, we're going to get started in a few minutes, and until then, I'm going to just answer some super chats. So, Andrea, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, what are Anthony's current feelings towards me? You have the Judgment card, Cherry. This is like wanting to take control of the situation. It could be wanting to come back as well, Andrea, because Judgment card is the only card that I consider to be someone coming back from the past. Cherry is someone needing to take control of the situation. Andrea, again, thank you. You say, will Anthony contact me first? I'd say probably not today. Here, like 5 of Cups as well. I would say not today, but maybe eventually. High Priestess is just potential. High Priestess is a card of potential. It says potentially he could contact you, but probably not today is what I'd say here. So, but maybe in the future. Jennifer, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what else is coming next for me that is good? Could be love here, Jennifer. Could be like true love as well. And the 8 of Cups is like walking away from just negative energy. I feel like a lot of people are doing this right now anyway. Walking away from things that are negative in our lives or things that are toxic in general. I mean, just look at the news, right? I tell people don't watch the news, but still, if you look at everything that's been going on recently, and I'm talking about everything, literally, it's all about clearing out toxic energy, really. So, yeah, I mean, that's what I feel like you're probably doing here. Rob, hello, by the way. Hope you're doing well, Rob. Tabata, hello, thank you for the super chat. Why is he ghosting me? Ace of Wands, I just feel like he's just not investing into the situation anymore, is what I'd say to you. A lot of people ask me, like, why did so-and-so ghost me? I feel like just sometimes people they just are ghosters. They just ghost. That's what they do. And that's kind of what I feel for you here. I don't really feel like there's a reason other than this is what they do. I mean, the problem is with them, not you. I feel like that's why people ask the question a lot. I get this question a lot. And again, it's not a criticism. I'm just saying, I get the question a lot. People ask this a lot. And to me, people who ghost. They are just living their nature. That's what they do. So I feel like just needed a new beginning. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Biking but listening. I know you're not a medium, but can we ask cards, divine guides? Was my father happy after he left his body last August? You have the 5 of Swords here, 7 of Wands. I mean, this is closed off energy. It could just be the energy's closed off is what I would say to you, JC. But I would say yes. Like, I feel like these 2 7s, my ear is ringing right now, JC, is what I would say to you, which is always weird with me. But 2 7s, internal fears don't exist. So, that's what I'd say there. But I would say, yeah, I mean, I feel like he's happy. These are not bad cards, so I would say yes. The King of Swords, like being able to take authority. So, yeah, I would say yes. JC, again, thank you. You say here, I know you're not a vet, but can we ask if the vet made the right decision to put my cat PD down? Was very sick. They euthanized. How is PD now? Wrong decision. Sorry, by the way, JC, about that. But you have the Knight of Wands here. Hangman. I would say yes. I mean, even the Hangman is a sacrifice, right? And I'm not saying this was a sacrifice, but, I would say yes. I feel like this was the right decision is what I'd say to you. Knight of Wands is freedom in a lot of ways. So I feel like it was definitely the right decision. And I feel like you are probably sad in this situation, but I feel like it was the right choice. Yeah. Hermit. Hey, there's a cat on here, JC. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but it's right there. So, Hermit and Queen of Pentacles, I would say yes. Queen of Pentacles is a new path, literally crossing over, right? So, not really a death card, but I feel like it was the right decision. Anita's Desk, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Is Nicole a good friend or jealous of me? Knight of Swords. This is not jealousy, Nicole. Anita's Desk, this is not jealousy, but I do not like this card, is what I would say in friendships. So I don't think you need to be paranoid. I don't think you need to be worried about it, but I would just keep it friendly, but I wouldn't go beyond that, if you catch my drift. So I feel like you can be friendly, but Knight of Swords is definitely like a card of ulterior motives, or, it can be a card of like trickiness as well. Not really trickiness, but just someone who has other, it's like maybe they're a good friend, maybe they're a good person, But at the same time, maybe they wouldn't hesitate to take advantage of situations. Let's put it that way. So I would just be, just keep it friendly, but I wouldn't go beyond that with that card. I feel like you already know the answer to this question, by the way. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for when I will get a new job. You have the Four Swords. Break from the universe. Breaks from the universe suck. Brittany, there's no other way to say it. Four Swords is my card. This card is a card that represents kind of a break from the universe to me. So that means that maybe you're not getting something you want out of a situation, or it's like you're on a break. So I feel like you're on a break right now. But yeah, Page of Wands, I feel like you will be getting something new. Page of Wands is a card of kind of like stepping away from something. I would say it's a card of leaving a mentor. There's like a person back here, Brittany. It's going to be impossible to see on this camera, but there's a person that he is walking away from. And so it kind of says like he went through a situation where it's like he learned a lot, probably your current job, but it's like now he's stepping off on his own, or he's stepping off on a new journey. So I feel like you could be moving on to a new job there, Brittany. But that looks good. All right. Loretta, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Let me see if I can find you here. I can. Card for the weekend. Loretta, you have the Nine of Pentacles. Love it. Very good card, Loretta. Queen of Wands. Feeling attractive. So if you're looking for love, by the way, this could represent love or success coming in for you here. It could also just represent like feeling very independent this weekend as well. So I like this card a lot for you. And I also feel like this could be, just like independent, very independent energy. I like the Nine of Pentacles as well for like weekends because to me it's like you're putting your energy in a good place with the Nine of Pentacles. So really nice energy. Jennifer D, thank you for the super chat. Will I be okay financially if I quit my second job due to childcare issues? I would say yes, right away. Six of Cups is the card of children, by the way. So one of the cards of children. So I would say yes, for sure, with this card. I love this card. Like I said, Four of Pentacles, financially secure. So yes, definitely. San, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Struggling with CLVT customer. If I have a meeting one-on-one with her, will it help? I would say yes. Page of Pentacles here. King of Wands, I would say yes. King of Wands, very nurturing energy. I always say this, right? That the King of Wands to me is a card of like nurturing something. So it could be a relationship with a person in business, like this. To me, it's a very good card for doing those types of activities. So yes, is what I'd say there with that card. Also, other messages. You have the Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel like it's time for you to take the lead in a situation. Probably could be this situation that you're in. The Two of Wands is also like leaving a comfort zone as well. So I feel like that would be good for you here with this card. Sandrine, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards for the weekend. You have the Four of Cups, Ten of Cups. What is going on with this? There we go. Sandrine, this could be just some sort of, like, this is like fortune after difficulty, number one. So 10 of Cups is fortune after difficulty. The the 10 of Cups, did I say that? So it could just be improvements. 4 of Cups is like trying to manifest things in your life this weekend. But maybe there are some difficulties or challenges with the 4 of Cups. So, towards getting something you want, basically. But this could be really good for you, is what I'd say to you there. Just so everybody knows, by the way, if your super chats disappeared, don't worry, I've got them right here. So to people, I've been seeing this has been happening the past few nights. So if you can't see your super chats, don't worry, I have them all right here. J Moss, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will my parents' house sell quickly? I would say yes. J-Moss, hello, by the way, and thank you for the super chat. But the Sun, the best card in the deck. So, yes, absolutely. Definitely, this is a card of success for you and, like, good news and celebration. So, yes, for sure. Caitlin, Resident Wizard 7, hello. Thank you for the super chat. What do I need to know for this week? Thank you, by the way. And you have the Star and the King of Cups. I feel like you can have whatever you want. The Star, I feel like, is saying, like, make a wish. But that King of Cups, to me, is, like, saying, to control your emotions or to use your emotions to attract things that you want. So I feel like if you can feel as if you already have something, you will have it. Like, especially some sort of wish with that Star card. But this is really good. So I feel like there's good stuff coming in for you there, Caitlin. Miss D Fit, thank you for the super chat. Is it possible that my school will face a serious audit and have to close or lay mass people off? If so, will I? I'm not sure what you're. I don't. I actually don't know what you're saying here at the end. But anyway, I think you're. I don't think so. You have the world. This is like transforming, moving on to something. So even if you do move on to something new, I feel like you will. I think you're saying like. Will you receive a new job, or basically is what you're saying, or will you get something else? I would say yes. I feel like you will get something else if this happens. I don't even think it'll happen, Deja. I mean, you have the world, really good card. Both these cards, the funny thing is, Deja, is that both these cards, to me, represent a conclusion, something coming to an end, but they're both really good cards of success. So I would say, if anything, you're moving on to something better, but I don't even think it'll happen. So that's what I'd say there. Susie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. T texted me today. Does he miss me? 8 of Swords here, 7 of Swords. I would say this is more of like a stuck feeling. I don't know. I'm always hesitant, especially Venus retrograde, right, Susie? I mean, to me, like I would say yes, but is it really missing you, or is it more just being stuck with the 8 of Swords? And that's what I'd say here. 7 of Swords says you need to get the truth out of the situation, or he could just be stuck. Susie, again, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I make sales this week? How will it go? Yeah, you can have whatever you want. Magician. And 2 of Pentacles. I feel like if you work really hard, you will be very successful. 2 of Pentacles card a whole, hard work. So I feel like you'll be working hard to make sales. The Magician says use your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities to get what you want. And it is a card that also says if you're not making sales, or if things are not going your way, maybe there's something that is missing, or maybe you need to try another way of doing things. So I always say with the Magician, open up to other ways of doing things, open up to different techniques and things like that, or use different tools, and that will probably make all the difference. But I would say yes, 2 of Pentacles to me actually can represent a settlement as well. But this isn't really a settlement situation, but it could represent money. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. My ears rang when I asked my father how he's feeling. That is crazy. Can I spin the card you pulled, Knight of Swords, to me, and my father is galloping towards the truth? I would say yes, absolutely. 6 wands, success, good news. And I would say yes here. Look, King of Pentacles. I would say yes, for sure. So, yes, definitely. Jacinta, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will the tenant resubmit another application, or will it be someone new? I feel like it could be someone new, is what I'd say to you. 3 cups could represent other people, is what I'd say to you, Jacinta. Yeah, I almost feel like there could be other people. Actually, 5 of Wands would be good in this situation, because it could say you will be spoiled for choice. There could be multiple people who apply. So that's kind of what I feel for you. I like it. That looks good. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here again. Really appreciate it. It is go time. Yes, it is time to get started. So let's get started here. Tonight I'm going to use the Golden Tarot here, and I'm also going to be using the Seventh Sphere Lenormand as well. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. But Aries, let's see what we have for you, Aries people, tonight. Aries, you have the child here, so this could represent a child. Some of you could be dealing with children, or you could be having a child. For others, it could represent wanting to have children as well. For some of you, obviously, if you want to. But for the most part, I look at this card as a card of curiosity and needing to learn as much as you can about whatever it is you do in your life. It is literally a card of learning and being successful because of it. So that's what I'd say here. Next, you have the Ten of Pentacles. Same thing. I feel like this could be you just learning, because Ten of Pentacles to me is a card of hidden information. It's a very good card, but it is a card of kind of digging for treasure, or trying to find treasure, but this treasure could be information. So I feel like for a lot of you, this could be learning, or you could be learning something new that could lead to a lot of success for you here, Aries. So I would learn as much as you can, especially with that child card as well. For others, I feel like this is just abundance coming in for you, Aries. So I really like that a lot. And finally, you have the Temperance card here, probably needing to turn things around in your life. I feel this energy for everyone, basically. And, especially with all the craziness in the world, if you can turn things around to be more positive, or if you can help other people be more positive, definitely a good idea with the Temperance card. Temperance is literally about taking the middle road in general. I mean, I feel like really, if everybody could take the middle road and kind of see things from all sides, maybe things would be a lot better. But for a lot of you, I feel like it's just turning negative energy into positive energy, or needing to focus on the positive. For others, every once in a while, Every once in a while, I feel very weird about the Temperance card, and to me, it's kind of like a card of being a black sheep, or kind of like doing something that maybe other people don't see you as doing, or maybe you're doing something that other people see as weird. But it doesn't even have to be weird. It could just be you doing something that's different or that people don't expect. Like maybe you are kind of like maybe. Could be anything. Like it could be you're changing beliefs, maybe against your family, for example, or you're kind of like doing something that makes you seem different than maybe the group of people around you or your family. And that's popping into my head. Again, I only get that every once in a while from the Temperance card. So some of you maybe could be feeling isolated, or you could be feeling like an outcast from family or friends because of some choices that you're making. It's a card of patience that just says it'll blow over if you're feeling that feeling. So that's what I got for you there, Aries. But thank you, Aries. All right, Taurus. And Taurus. Taurus, you have the Star card here. I love the Star card because, to me, the Star card in the Lenormand here, this is the Six of Hearts in the playing card reading system. It just represents a turnaround. It just says, it's kind of like a card that says try again, because it's a card, this card can represent obstacles being removed from your life. So I feel in a lot of ways that this could just be saying that things are getting a little bit better for you in your life, or maybe certain obstacles are being removed from your life with the Six of Hearts. Next, you have the Seven of Wands here. Seven of Wands can be like a defensive energy, but really I feel like it's more of a committed energy in a lot of ways. And to me, it's a card of conviction as well. It's like a card of your beliefs and what you do believe, Taurus. And it says, like, the deeper your beliefs, the more successful you'll be. I always say Seven of Wands to me is definitely a card that says commit as much as you possibly can to something you believe in. It's a card of conviction. So it says if you do that, if you believe, or if you know that something in your life is going to be successful, it will be with this card. And finally, you have the Ten of Cups here. This is fortune after difficulty. I do feel, by the way, for some of you, this could represent star-crossed lovers, this star card, and you have this Ten of Cups with that Seven of Wands, like defensive energy. So for some of you in love, I would say if you're dealing with someone who's being defensive, who's not opening up, it could represent some difficulties in that relationship. It could say that you're star-crossed lovers, so it's like maybe you're not meant to be together. Or it can just represent needing to overcome this kind of closed-off energy with the Seven of Wands. For others, I just feel improvements on this card. So Taurus, I love this. I feel like it's very good for you. So thank you, Taurus. Gemini, well, let's see here. Gemini, you have the mice here. Slow progress forward toward some sort of goal. I feel like having people help you, or get kind of like working on a team, would be very beneficial for you right now, Gemini. So if you're, did I say Taurus? I meant to say Gemini. But anyway, Gemini, if you're working, on something, I feel like working on a team or getting someone to help you would be very beneficial. I feel like it could move things along, and I feel like you could be seeing success a lot faster through working with other people. So that's all I'm really getting off of that card, which is weird. Next, Gemini, you have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is like a perfect match in a lot of ways as far as teamwork is concerned. So, and that's what's popping into my head. I feel like for some of you, there could be a team, or there could be a person or a group of people who could help you in like work or business with this card. So I feel like you need to maybe open up to those opportunities here with the Three of Pentacles. For others, I feel like this could be, I do feel like you could just be getting paid for work, or you could be getting paid for something that you deserve with the Three of Pentacles, and so I really like to see that. I feel like it's been a long time coming with this mice card as well, Gemini. And finally, you have the Seven of Cups here. This is like being spoiled for choice. Yeah, and the Queen of Pentacles, it's like needing to make a decision to potentially move on to something new, or to do something different in your life, but needing to make the choice. Queen of Pentacles is like very skeptical, being very skeptical about certain choices that you have, or being skeptical of like certain options you have. Like, she's very skeptical. Look at her face. She's just like looking at things, like look how she's like side-eyeing all these cups right here. So I feel like for some of you, this could just be kind of like being skeptical of certain choices, or thinking something is too good to be true. Seven of Cups can be a fantasy, so it can be illusion. It can be something that is not real. So I don't think it's a bad thing to be skeptical. This could be you just being very cautious, by the way. All this energy here, Gemini. If you are being cautious towards something that seems too good to be true, I would say that's probably not a bad thing. That's probably a good thing, right? So I wouldn't be too worried about that here, Gemini. But that's that, Gemini. Thank you, Gemini. Cancer, let's see what's going on for you. Cancer, you have the birds here. This card just says to trust your intuition. The birds is the 7 of diamonds in the playing card reading system. And it just represents like your intuition. It can just represent communication, or it can represent people like trying to communicate with you. Could be like intuitively. This could also represent your dreams or your daydreams. So, I would pay attention to any messages that you are receiving at this time with this card. Next, you have the 7 of Spades, or 7 of Swords here, and the World card. This could represent, like, being afraid of stepping out into public, right, with these two cards. Here, that makes a lot of sense to me, Cancer. Like, I totally understand that if you are afraid to go out in public. I don't know. I might go get into my bunker myself, right? We might start shooting these videos from the bunker again, underground, and in the undisclosed location, right? So probably not a bad idea. But I feel like some of you could be afraid of something here. Could be fears with the 7 of Swords. This could also represent needing to kind of like not be a lone wolf. 7 of Swords is a card of the lone wolf, doing things on your own when people could help you. The world says there's a whole wide world of people out there who could help you, and this doesn't even have to be in person. This could be like online or whatever. So I feel like you need to open up to assistance from people with this card here. Next, you have the Hierophant card. The Hierophant is like, this could definitely represent love, could represent marriage for some of you, Cancer. It could also represent, like rules and morals is what's popping into my head. So I feel like for some of you, and probably your beliefs, I mean, I've been talking about this forever, that Neptune and Pisces to me changes our beliefs. It's funny, as I always say, this is why I love Chris's crappy astrology, right? Is because like I've been listening to a lot of astrology lately, and people give all their reasons for like why certain things are happening, and I'm not discounting it. I love it. I feel like it's great, but at the same time, it's like it's just Neptune and Pisces. It's like there's no reason, I feel like, to overcomplicate everything and be like, oh, we have like, this eclipse, plus we have Mars opposing Venus. It's going to change people's beliefs. Neptune and Pisces. Like I've been saying it for, 2 years now, right? At least. So to me, I feel like everything that's going on, we're all just changing our beliefs. We're all changing our belief systems. I mean, if you learn about Neptune and Pisces is a direct challenge to ancestral beliefs, things that we have believed for a very long period of time, maybe for no reason. So, that's probably what's going on in your life here, Cancer. Changing your beliefs, plain and simple. Love it. Thank you, Cancer. All right, Leo. Leo, you have, this is crazy, Leo. You have the snake. I feel like you've definitely had this card before with me, and you definitely, I think, had it in your weekly reading as well. This is a card of seduction. It could be you who is being very seductive at this time, so you could be very attractive at this time. So, Leo, I would get out there with this card, and I would try to, find someone if you are looking for love. For others, it says be careful to not be seduced by something. It can be a card of like get-rich-quick scheme. It can be a card of being sold the false bill of goods. It can also represent like purchase regrets as well, Leo. It can be one of those things. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but buyer's remorse. That's what I'm looking for, Leo. So I would just, if you're thinking about purchasing something expensive, didn't I say that? I feel like I said the same thing to you last night now that I say it, but whatever. But I would just be careful of purchases that you're making here with the snake card. Next, you have the 7 of Pentacles, slow results. So things are kind of slow for you maybe at this time, Leo. It's almost like you're waiting for things to grow. I actually feel like you have the 4 Cups here, which is weird. I mean, this can be one of those things where it's like you're waiting for progress, maybe on your business or work, or maybe you're like on your health. Maybe you're trying to make progress, and maybe it seems slow. But the 4 Cups says, like, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes is what's popping into my head here. Yeah, 10 of Wands. I feel like you're releasing a lot of burdens at this time, Leo. I feel like you are making a lot of progress with these cards, but maybe you just don't see it yet. So I feel like just saying behind the scenes for some reason, that's not what these cards mean, Leo, but that's what's popping into my head. So I feel like a lot of behind the scenes progress. I feel like you could be making a lot of progress in the future as well. You're making progress right now, but I feel like you're going to see it in the future. So I would just keep working. I always get like these weird messages of momentum for you, Leo. I don't really know that it's a momentum. Like, I feel like it's almost like I should be saying maybe you're like stacking bricks on a log. You know, it's like if you cut down a tree and if you stack a brick on it, it's not gonna break the log or the tree in half, right? But if you stacked a million bricks on it, eventually it would collapse under the weight. So for some of you, if that's what I always see for you, is like literally a tree and like you trying to stack bricks on it, trying to get it to split in half. It's like, yeah, maybe you're doing it the slow way, but at the same time, eventually it will break. So that's what I feel for you, Leo. Keep going. That's all I'm going to say there. Someone asked, when does Neptune leave Pisces? At the end of 2025. So I feel like things will start to improve soon. With Neptune and Pisces, it's not going to be like anything crazy, and it's a good thing as well. So, to me, it's like healing. It's everybody healing on a collective level as well, and so there's like a lot of healing that goes on with Neptune and Pisces. To me, it's a good thing. We need to have this happen, basically. All right, Virgo. Well, let's see here, Virgo. Virgo, you have the key card here. The key is a card that says you have the keys necessary to be very successful. For a lot of you, this could also be money. I love this card because to me, Eight of Pentacles or Eight of Diamonds is material success on the horizon. Just represents money coming in the future. So I definitely feel like this could be money coming in the future. For others, I feel like this could be also just you having certain skills. I mean, it's called the key because it says you have the keys to open certain doors in your life, but it's like you're going to have to pay attention. It is a card of like paying attention to the small details in your life. Next, you have the Two of Wands here. I feel like it's time to leave a comfort zone. I always get the same message for you, Virgo. I feel like if you stay stuck, and I get the same thing for Pisces as well. So I feel the same exact. I literally said this last night. It's like there's a ton of opportunity right now, but if you allow fear to control you, it's like things are not going to go anywhere. So we have to kind of get moving. We have to move towards our fears. We have to embrace the fear, not try to remove the fear. We never really truly remove fear from our lives, right? We just kind of like learn about things we're afraid of, and then they become less scary is really what it boils down to. Or we can learn to embrace the fear. And so I feel like some of you could be doing that with the Two of Wands. For others, I feel like this is you just taking the lead in your life. So I like that. I am getting like raise or promotion as well, but I feel like it's very specific message. If you're getting a raise or promotion, I feel like it could be for a leadership role, or it could be like a leadership position in work. And finally, you have the Five of Pentacles here, the Sun. Yeah, this is like feeling like you don't have the money to do something, but you actually, did, is what I'd say with the Sun card. So you could be feeling like you could be feeling like you didn't make the money to, or you don't have the money to do something, but you actually do with the Sun card. So I feel like some of you need to get started on something. For others, it just could be happiness. Literally, this could just represent you coming out of the cold. So I feel like some of you could just be coming out of the cold with those cards. Love it. Looks amazing. Thank you, Virgo. Libra. Let's see here, Libra. Libra, you have the Animus card. I think you had this card last night as well, or somebody around you had this card. This is the card of, this can be a card called the Gentleman, so it could represent a person coming into your life for love. Again, Lenormand typically is very, Lenormand is kind of like gender based, although again, in general readings, I do not attach gender to my cards. Could be any gender, at all, period, that's coming in for you with this card. So if you're looking for love, could be love. This is the Ace of Hearts in the playing card reading system, just could be love coming in for you here. It can also represent the home as well in the playing card reading system, not necessarily Lenormand. So it just represents kind of like safety, security, comfort, protection. That's what I feel for you here, Libra. I feel like you are just in a period of being safe, secure, and comfortable. So love it. Next, you have the Nine of Swords here. Nine of Swords is a temporary situation. You always get this card, Libra. You always have a 9 in your readings of some sort. So I feel like for you, this could represent fears or illusions and, kind of like nightmares, anxiety depression, but I feel like you are almost moving away from that energy here. I feel like something is trying to, it's like something is trying to get your attention here. It's like something is trying to pull you away from a nightmare, but you have to see it. It's kind of weird because like I had this message for you like a while ago, Libra, that I feel like for some of you, it's like maybe you're focused on like one thing, but I feel like there's something else that could be trying to get your attention, but it feels more specific. Like it feels like love to me. So it's like maybe you're really focused on one person, but there's actually someone else for you. So that's what I feel like you have to do here with the Nine of Swords. And finally, you have the Six of Swords. Definitely improvements coming in for you here. Yeah, King of Swords. I feel like, for some reason, I feel like this is slow energy, Libra. I'm not going to lie. I feel like there are improvements coming in for you with these two cards, but I feel like they're just like slow as molasses. So, in a lot of ways, I feel like things have been very slow with these cards. Six of Swords is like moving on to calmer shores. So I feel like things are improving for you here, Libra. And I feel like you are moving on to calmer shores, but just slowly. That King of Swords, I feel like for some reason I feel very weird about it. I feel like it's saying you have to let go of the past or something. But it's not like let go of the past as in a person. I feel like there are just maybe like emotions or, things that from the past. These could be like regrets. It could be guilt or, some other type of feeling or emotion that you have to try to let go of. I mean, to me, guilt is a very destructive emotion, especially, if you have like changed or, we could be, I feel like I feel like in the spiritual community in general, like guilt can be very toxic for yourself, not for other people, but it could be, but mostly for yourself, because it's like maybe you are changing. It's like if you're changing, there's really nothing to be guilty about, right? So I feel like some of you, I don't know why that's popping into my head. It's such a weird message, right? But there you go. Thank you, Libra. All right, Scorpio. Let's see here, Scorpio. Scorpio, you have the Rider here. This is the Nine of Hearts. So I feel like there could be some sort of wish coming in for you here. And so I love that. And this will be really good for you, I feel. For others, I feel like there could be a message of love coming in for you, like someone is interested in you here. So I do feel like there could be someone who has like interest in you with this card, and I feel like that would be very good. And it could be a water sign as well, Scorpio. So I definitely feel like someone has interest in you. It could be someone from a distance as well with this card. So it could be someone from a distance. It could also just be someone that you've been wishing to talk to, basically, with this card. Next, you have the Page of Cups. So it could be a water sign coming in for you. You've been getting water for weeks now, Scorpio. So it could be a water sign coming in for love. I mean, to me, really water on water is the way to go anyway, but definitely could be a water sign. For others, it could just be good news. Again, that Nine of Cups, the Nine of Hearts here, this Rider card, can just represent a wish. It can just represent good news coming in. So I feel like there could just be good news coming in for you here, Scorpio. And finally, you have the Three of Cups here. I almost feel like this is an entirely separate message, which is very weird. I do feel like some of you could be dating, you could be doing all that other stuff. Three of Cups is a card of the community as well. So it's like it can be a card where you are getting out into the community. Maybe you are meeting new people or, whatever. But I really feel like this could be, for some reason, I'm getting building a community. So I feel like some of you could be building a community. If you're doing that, I feel like there will be a lot of success in that for you. So this could be any type of community that you're building. It could just be like a group, a Facebook group, friend group, could be anything. And I feel like that would be good. For others, I feel like you could be, this to me can represent like a community that already exists around you. So it could represent like your family members, it could represent friends, but I feel like some of those people could be very helpful for you in your life. And I feel like they could lead, I just feel like you're almost increasing luck as well. So I feel like there could be a lot of luck coming in because of it, because of the people around you, or they could like increase your luck as well. So I like it. That looks good, Scorpio. So thank you, Scorpio. Sag, let's see here. Sagittarius, you have the Eight of Spades here. This is called the Garden. The Garden can represent a break or needing a break. So I feel like this comes up for you all the time, Sagittarius. I'm always telling you to take a break or take a vacation. So I feel like this could be a vacation or just a break in general. It's like maybe you can't go on vacation, but maybe this is like a staycation or something along those lines. For others, this could be a harvest as well. So I do feel like some of you could be having like a financial harvest. But again, a harvest is work that you've already done. So like if you've been working on a project for a long time, if you've been putting in extra hours at work or something like that, I feel like this could just be, a harvest coming in that sense. Next, you have the Knight of Swords. Definitely could be love charging in for you. I felt it right away. So I feel like this could be an air sign coming in for you, Sagittarius. Could be any sign, of course, but definitely could be an air sign for some of you. For others, I just feel like this is some sort of change here because, just some sort of routine change. The Knight of Swords represents a routine change, like a daily routine change, something like that. And you have the Ace of Wands, some sort of passionate new beginning. I feel like some of you could be getting passionate about your health, or you could be getting passionate about going to work, or you could be getting passionate about some sort of project you're working on here with these cards, and it could be something that you're going to show off in the future. So I like that. For others, I feel like this could be just abundance coming in for you here. Probably something other people didn't expect you to have in your life, so that's interesting. That's popping into my head. For others, I feel like you could be, this is just determination in general. So I feel like you could be extremely determined to get something in your life. Like you could be extremely determined to reach some sort of goal. You could be extremely determined to get attention with that Ace of Wands as well. And this could be like in work or business. And this just says you will. So I think you will be very successful. Love it, Sag. Thank you, Sag. All right, Capricorn. Let's see here. And Cap. Capricorn, you have the letter coming up first here. This is a card of communication. The letter could represent text messages, emails, any type of communication in general. So I feel like a lot of you are getting good news. I love it, Capricorn. You have 2 6s. I love 2 6s. To me, 2 6s says you're on the right path. You're going in the right direction. So there's definitely a lot of success coming in for you. So I just feel like this could be good news. Next, you have the 6 of Wands. So again, success, good news coming in for you here. The 6 of Wands to me is also kind of like a card of moving past difficulties. So I feel like a lot of you could just be, it's kind of like you're letting go of burdens that you've been dealing with for a very long period of time. And next, you have this 6 of Cups here. Yeah, some of you could be sad about the past. I don't know, I feel like everybody is. All the retrogrades, right? With all the retrogrades that we're all dealing with, we could be having sadness about the past. We could be feeling sad about things that we lost, or things that we feel like we lost from the past as well. So I do feel like there could be some nostalgia going on here, some sadness from the past. For others, I just feel like again, 2 6s to me says you're on the right path. You're going in the right direction in your life, Capricorn. To me, it says you're going to be getting exactly what you want in your life, and all those other great things. So I feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming in for you, but I feel like some of you do have to let go of kind of like maybe fears from the past with that 3 of Swords. For others, this could be a separation from the past here. So this could be in love. You could be separating away from someone in the past is what I'd say to you there, Capricorn. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. I definitely wouldn't hold on too tightly to the past with the 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles is like holding on too tightly to something. So I do feel like some of you need to let go of the past. For others, I do feel like just more financial security with this card. So love it, Capricorn. Thank you, Capricorn. Aquarius. Let's see here. Aquarius, you have the Scythe. This is the Jack of Diamonds in the playing card reading system. This card can represent like cutting something out. Really, I feel like it's very simple for you, Aquarius. The Jack of Diamonds can represent the Scythe card here, and the Lenormand can represent fears about your finances and anxiety about your finances, but it can also represent good news about your finances. So I do feel like for some of you, you might be fearful or having worries about your finances, but actually you could be receiving good news with this card. So I do like to see that. For others, I feel like this could be another earth sign coming in for you. I am feeling that. So I feel like this could be an earth sign coming in. Next, you have the Queen of Swords here. I feel like this is you. I feel like in a lot of ways, you could be very determined at this time, Aquarius. I also feel like you could be just like trying to take more authority over your life, basically. The Queen of Swords is a card of authority. Well, to me, it's like the step before authority, the step before you become an authority in life. This could be in any area of your life. Could be like getting a leadership role in business, but really I feel like it's just you taking control of your life, and I feel like that will lead to a lot of success. I feel like you're not sure if you want to do this though, or if you want to do something. Again, the Queen of Swords is the step before authority. I feel like you have to decide to take authority with that Two of Swords. For others, I'm just getting intuition here. I feel like some of you just need to trust your intuition. And finally, you have the Six of Pentacles here. Definitely, I feel like you're planting seeds in the right direction here, Aquarius. For others, I feel like this is saying that you are I feel like you have been very generous. For some of you, I feel like it's saying a very weird message here, Aquarius, not gonna lie. I feel like the scales are tipping in your favor. So I feel like for some of you, it's like maybe you've been putting a lot of energy into things, and I feel like this is finally the scales tipping in your favor. It's like you're getting paid for something, or you're getting energy back for energy that you've given away. So I feel like it is talking about balance, and I feel like you are kind of receiving balance as well, or it's like you're getting balance. So yeah, I like that, Aquarius. So thank you, Aquarius. All right, Pisces, let's see what's going on for you, Pisces people. Pisces, you have the Mountain here. This is the Eight of Clubs in the playing card reading system. I feel like some of you could be climbing a mountain. I feel like you could be definitely going through a lot of challenges and difficulties and things like that, but I feel like you're getting through it. To me, this is a card of the road less traveled. That is Pisces in general to me, so especially like now, I feel like a lot of you could be doing things that either nobody has ever done before or nobody in your life has ever done before. I always say this is like my card of like the best example I can always give with this card is that it's like maybe nobody in your family has ever gone to college. It's like maybe you're the first to go to college. It's not always true. It could be, it doesn't have to be college. It could be anything in your life, but it's like you could be the first to do something in your family or in your life, and it's a really good card for doing that. Yeah, Nine of Spades here. I feel like you have the opportunity to climb a mountain as well here, Pisces. I feel like you have to pull up your anchor. In a lot of ways, I feel like you're kind of just leveling up, and it's like you're anchoring your position on a new level in your life. So, really good. Next, you have the Four of Swords here, Pisces. So, I feel like for some of you, yeah, you have the Four of Swords and the Lovers. It's like maybe you're on a break. Like, I feel like you could be having dreams about love here or thinking about love. If you don't have it. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you could be dreaming about love. Maybe you really want it. And so I feel like, this could be thinking about it. Four of Swords is like saying once we get out of quarantine, once we get away from all this BS, you'll probably have the opportunity to go out and, meet people and all that other stuff. For others, I feel like you're just like dreaming of a new path, dreaming of a new life here, Pisces. And so I feel like some of you need to kind of start moving towards that new life. You have the Five of Cups here, Pisces, and the Two of Cups. Could be sadness and love, so some of you could be dealing with a breakup or a separation. For others, this to me, again, Pisces, you always get these cards like this. To me, you have the Lovers and you have the Two of Cups. Doesn't even have to be love. It could be you looking at something that you match up with perfectly in your life, like a business, a job, something along those lines. So there could be like a perfect match to something in your life here with the Two of Cups. I feel like you need to see the opportunity here. Five of Cups is like being done with something. I do feel that for a lot of you. I feel like for a lot of you, Pisces, it's like you've had enough of something, like work or business wise. It's like maybe you've been doing it for too long. Maybe you're just ready to level things up. So I feel like you need to see that you have a lot of talents, gifts, skills, and abilities, and you have a lot that you could do, Pisces. Yeah, you just have to take control here. And I feel like you have to follow a plan as well. So the Chariot is like needing to take control. I feel like there will be victories, but I feel like you have to follow a plan with that Emperor. For others, I feel like this could be moving or traveling. You always get moving or traveling cards, Pisces, so I feel like a lot of you could be doing that. But that looks good. So thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now, so let's do it. We're going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. But let's see here. 1, 2, and 3 here, people. And let's see here. One more shuffle, and then we're gonna do 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Love it. Alright, if you pick card number 1, you have the Two of Cups here, and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like some of you, if you're in a relationship, I've been getting this message off and on for different signs, Pisces, Aquarius, Leo, I think, has had this message, some others as well. So I feel like if you're in a relationship, you need to invest more time or something, or energy, or I don't know, maybe you need to make a deeper commitment. I don't know, I've been feeling this energy for a lot of people. So it could just be like an astrological thing that's going on, is what I'd say here. For others, I feel like this is you just experiencing more fairness in your life in general. So that's good. I like it. Next, if you pick card number 2, you have the Page of Swords here and the Four of Cups. I feel like for some of you, this says, like, the sky is the limit, really. The Page of Swords says be curious about what you want in your life. Be curious about what you want to manifest. The Four of Cups says manifest it. Four of Cups is a card of thinking the grass is going to be greener on the other side. But my thing with the Four of Cups is it could say it is. It could say, yes, it is going to be, it is going to be greener on the other side. It could also say that it's not. The Page of Swords says do your research to make sure it is or it isn't. So whatever decisions you're trying to make here, card number 2, I would just do your research. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the Chariot and the Eight of Wands. Definitely could be a move or travel. I feel like for some of you there is, if you pick card number 3, there is a need for moving or traveling. Could be because of love. Could also just be because of work or business or something like that. It could just be because, maybe you need to change of scenery or something like that. So I feel like this could be moving or traveling. For others, just like some sort of victory. So I feel like for some of you, you could just be having like a win or a victory in your life, and I feel like that will be a good thing. So love it. All right, perfect. Thank you again, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. I'm going to answer questions now. Of course, Super Chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. So let me just pull something up here. Christina Gomez, thank you for this Super Chat. Really appreciate it. Andrew canceled to see me tonight. Will he see me this weekend? I would say yes. The sun, best card in the deck, happiness, celebration. So I would say yes to you, Christina, for sure. I like that card a lot, so that looks good. Let me see here. Alex Salazar, thank you for the Super Chat. Really appreciate it. Had a disagreement with Virgo. Will he contact me soon? I would say yes. Knight of Cups here, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. So this could be like an offer or a knight in shining armor type situation. So I would say yes here, Alex. Sandra, thank you. Sandra Wallace, thank you for the Super Chat. Sandra, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. Syria Designs, thank you for the Super Chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, should I do the reading for JGH? Knight of Swords here. Fool, I feel like you could. I feel like you're more than prepared. The Fool to me says you are ready. You are more than prepared to do this. So, yes, definitely. JC, thank you for the Super Chat. Really appreciate it. Still waiting for benefits. Finances for next week. Temperance, patience. Of course, JC. Nine of Swords, temporary situation. Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you'll get them. Ace of Wands is like, needing to be bold, needing to really go for it. But I would say yes, is what I'd say to you. Strength. Yeah, more patience. So I feel like it's coming, but maybe you just need to be patient at this time. Kylie, thank you for the Super Chat. Really appreciate it. Would you be a vampire or a musketeer? A vampire, actually. I would be like a Bigfoot, I think, if I could be any mythical creature. Duh, right? But if I have to choose between those two, I would say vampire, right? Way cooler. Mystic Moon, thank you for the Super Chat. Really appreciate it. You say anything coming in for love? Yeah. Five of Swords just says open up. It says you could be being too closed off to allow love into your life. So that's what I'd say there. Ace of Swords, victory, success, good news. Good for online dating as well. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, needing to get out and have fun and all this other stuff. So, yep. Sandy Rose, thank you for the Super Chat. Really appreciate it. You say pass it forward to Annette. Annette, you have the Six of Swords here. Annette, thank you to Sandy Rose and the Seven of Wands. Six of Swords, a card of kind of like incremental improvement. So I feel like that, not really. To me, it's a card of like moving on to calmer shores. Every once in a while, I feel like it can be a card that is just saying step-by-step improvements, meaning things will get better like over time, And the Seven of Wands is like a card of commitment and conviction. So I feel like things are improving for you. I like it. Naya's Abundance, thank you so much for the Super Chat. Really appreciate it. I followed your confirmation. I'm telling you, I'm a billionaire before 30. Love it. I put the application for the place. Hey, congratulations, Naya, and thank you for the Super Chat. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I feel like you will be successful. Nadawan says, keep pushing, stay perseverant, keep the attitude. I love it. So I feel like you will be successful, Naya. Love it. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, definitely good news and money. So love it. Christine Monet, hello. Thank you for the Super Chat. You say, dealing with a heartbreak, a past summer love of mine who I was hoping to reunite with once I graduated just got eloped to the girl he met after me. Was I wrong to think we still had potential? What's next for me with love? So for your first thing here, for your first question, thank you for the super chat, by the way. For the first part of your question is what I'm trying to say. You have the Empress and the Knight of Pentacles. I mean, I think, like, of course there was potential, in this situation. Empress, a lot of attraction and abundance, right? Knight of Pentacles is like point A, point B, like working towards something, in general. Knight of Pentacles is like having a goal that you want to work towards, or having something that you want to achieve. So it's like, of course there was potential there, but obviously not. Obviously it wasn't meant to work out, is what I'm trying to say. You say, what's next for me with love? You have the Eight of Swords. I feel like you need to set yourself free and date for sure. Eight of Swords is just a card of self-imposed restriction. So it says, like, do not restrict yourself. Do not limit yourself in a situation, right? So I feel like you need to make sure not to limit yourself here with this card. The Ten of Cups card of dating, yeah, Seven of Cups. I feel like you need to get clear on, like, who, the type of person you want. Wheel of Fortune, love it. Definitely a lot of luck coming in for you here, Christine. So I feel like there are, like, improvements, luck, good things coming in. Ace of Cups, love. Engagement as well is what I would say here. Yeah, I feel like you just need to, like, get out there and date. Even the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is a card of conflict and competition, Christine, but really it's just a card of not wanting to go out, not wanting to date. To me, it's a funny card for dating, because it's like a card of, like, knowing that you have to go out but not wanting to. But definitely love coming in for you. But I feel like you need to date at this time. Susie G, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards, any love. I'm working on me a lot. Is it working? Ten of Swords, let go of the past here. And Six of Wands, success. I would say yes. I mean, to me, that's what we should do. I mean, to me, I only wish I could get everybody to do that. I only wish I could get people to focus on themselves. And then I wish I could get people to love themselves enough. Like, I know it's, like, super cliche to say it, but it's like, I'm telling you right now, they're like, how many sayings do there have to be? I feel like they found this saying, right? This saying, they found it on the walls of an ancient Egyptian tomb, and it was like, hurt people hurt people. That's basically what it said, right? I totally made that up, by the way, because I'm no expert Egyptologist, but I'm sure that it's somewhere in there, right? So I always tell people, it's like, basically the same thing. If you don't love yourself, you're just going to attract someone who doesn't love you. So it's like, I always tell people, work on yourself, focus on yourself, love yourself enough. It's like, what happens when that person leaves? People, I have tons of people who comment my videos all the time. I always say, like, the only way to find love is to date, obviously. And people always say, I want love, but I want to date. I don't want to get hurt. And then I always say, well, if you love yourself enough, you won't get hurt. Number one. Number two, it's like, well, okay, then you're not going to find love. You have to open up to get hurt to find love. So I would say, yes, I feel like this is working for sure. That's what I'd say to you. Love it. Sorceress 777. 2 cards for tomorrow. You have the Queen of Pentacles here, Sorceress, and the Seven of Swords. How crazy is that? 777 and a 7. So the 7 here is internal fears that don't exist. So let go of your fears. Queen of Pentacles, like picking a new path. To me, the Queen of Pentacles says you have all the resources necessary to do something you want to do tomorrow. So use your resources. Could be financial, but doesn't have to be. Could be your knowledge, could be people, could be friends, could be anything that could help you tomorrow. Yeah, the world opening up to people. Love it. I feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming in for you tomorrow. That looks good. S.A., thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. When will I have some Insta fame again? The Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands says, like, when you chase what you truly want. Here's my problem with Instagram, right? Is, like, I feel like it's going to change, just in general. So, like, I don't think we can do things I feel like people are seeing through the typical, like, influencer BS. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you have to just follow your heart with the Knight of Wands. I know that's cliche, but I say it all the time. Knight of Wands comes up all the time. And it's like, Knight of Wands says we need to do things that we enjoy, because you will attract people who enjoy the same things you do. And then you'll build a following. So that's what I'd say there. George, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Should I give Daniel a second opportunity? I feel like you could if you wanted to, actually, here, George. I'm not crazy about going back to people, of course, during retrogrades and things like that, George, but these are pretty good cards. Eight of Pentacles says they'd be willing to put in the work, so I would say yes. I feel like you could with those cards. Eight of Pentacles is a card of success, and Page of Cups is like an admirer or a love, so I would say yes to you. Barb Forbes, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Meeting with ex-husband Chris on Saturday. Ooh, turns out he is moving back to Florida from New Jersey, where we are. Where we are. I filed in court. Will I win money owed to me? 2 wands here, 3 cups. I would say yes. This is like a celebration. So I would say yes. I feel like it's going to take a little bit of time. Again, to me, like I've been saying it for years, right? To me, I said it last year. I'll say it again. To me, legal situations are going to take a lot longer than people think right now. So, that's what I'd say here. And again, I've been saying that since last year. So, there you go. Katie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What's going on in my current situation, love situation? Been seeing an Aries. I'm a Sagittarius, not in a relationship yet, but connection very strong. Wondering what to expect next in this connection. 3 of Pentacles. Love it. Let's just start there, Katie. Number 1, I love this because to me, 3 of Pentacles is teamwork and working on a team with a person. You have the Moon. This is very common. We'll talk about this in a minute. And the King of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there could be love here. Here's the problem with the Moon. Is like the Moon says, there is probably a lot of potential in this relationship, but right now it's just a fantasy. It needs to become a reality. So I feel like someone needs to take a leap of faith with that Moon card. King of Cups says keep it positive. Look at this. 4 of Wands could be heading towards marriage. I always say, to me, tarot is not set in stone. This does not mean you will get married. It just means, there is like commitment potential in this situation. So I feel like there could be a commitment coming in here in this situation, but I feel like someone has to make some moves with that Moon card. The Moon can represent fears or worries about whether or not this is going to work out or not. So I feel like someone needs to make some moves here for it to get moving, basically, Katie. But it looks good. I like it. Leela, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, is my fiance coming back to me? 9 of Pentacles, Magician. I would say, really, I would say no. I mean, none of these cards to me represent someone coming back. You do, 9 of Pentacles being single. Magician is a card of a new beginning, but it is a card of kind of like a trickster or tricky person. Justice card is a card of balance, but really, like I feel like things will be fine for you. I feel like you're moving in a new direction with this Magician. Magician to me is like a new beginning, but with someone else, with someone new. So I'd say no, if I'm being honest with you here. Kia Bath and Body, thank you for the super chat. What is going on with Gemini Shannon? The star, if I would say if you're wondering what's going on with them as a person, this could be withdrawn energy. It could just say that they're resting, relaxing, recovering, all that other stuff. So it's like if you're experiencing something weird with them, yeah, they could just be trying to nurture themselves or take care of themselves with the with those 2 cards, Kia. Brittany, thank you again for the super chat. Is my career meant to be in business marketing? I would say if you want to. Yeah, I would say yes. I mean, I've been telling you this for years, but I would say yes. Definitely. 10 of Pentacles, very good for business and money. And the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords says, really, Queen of Swords is you taking authority. It's you, going for something you want. So I would say yes to you, Brittany. Kelly, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Work card after today's call, please. And you have the Death card. Could be some sort of transformation in this situation. Again, Death card to me is a good card. People always worry about this card. It doesn't mean you're going to lose your job or something. It could just be a transformation. Maybe you get a new position or something better. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles, more stability in work. So love it. I feel like that's a good change. And for love, you have the 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, heartbroken, sad. Here, 7 of Pentacles. I feel like you do have to be patient at this time, but this is your current state, worried about love, wondering whether you're gonna find it or not. 7 of Pentacles, slow, like everything. Page of Wands could be love coming in, could be a fire sign, could be any sign. Really, the Page of Wands to me is needing to adventure, so it's like a card of dating or needing to get out there to meet people. But I definitely feel like it could be love coming in for you, Kelly. So love it. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, do you see me getting a contract extension of the company I'm currently with? I would say yes, right away with this card. You have the 4 of Swords and the Lovers. Perfect match here. 6 of Cups, happiness. I would say yes. 6 of Cups is like a gift, basically. But the Judgment card is coming back around. It's like a rebirth. But it's also a card, it could be definitely a card of almost... getting a second chance, if that makes sense. So I feel like this could be very good for you here, Nicole, just with this card alone. Then you have the 4 Swords, recovery time and kind of planning what you want. This is a card of being just not knowing what's going to happen, right? Then you have the Lovers, perfect match, Six of Cups, gift from the universe. So I would say yes, absolutely, definitely. I like that a lot. Yeah. Sandy Rose, thank you so much for the super chat. Said, love the rant. I can't breathe now. Well, don't make sure to breathe. Earth Wobella, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Some cards for current feelings, please, and thank you. You have the King of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. King of Pentacles is like hoping for something permanent in your life. Here's my problem with the King of Pentacles. That's popping into my head for you. King of Pentacles is a card of convention. It's like the way things have always been done. You know, that's what I mean by convention. Or just like feeling like you are going to have the same experience over again. Three of Wands, waiting for the perfect moment to make a change. This whole thing right here is basically saying, I feel like you need to make a change right now, if that's what your feelings are about. Because again, King of Pentacles is kind of like expecting things to never change, not being able, you know, I feel this, not to go on another rant here, Earth Wobella, but what I would say is I feel this in the spiritual community as well. Like, I feel like sometimes us spiritual people or whatever, it's like we can almost feel the future, we can almost feel certain things, and I feel like sometimes maybe we want to make a change in our lives, or we want to do something different, but it doesn't look different in our head, like intuitively, you know? So then we just don't do it. So I feel like this is like needing to push past that feeling, if that makes sense. Probably not, but I hope so. Alright, Dancing with Consciousness. Hold on one second. I want to get a new deck going here. So, let's do that, right? Dancing with Consciousness, thank you for the super chat. You say, any advice for my work situation with my current employer? You have the Page of Swords here, Magician, and the Three of Cups. The Page of Swords is a card of curiosity, but it's like a card of, you know, if you're having problems, you know, it could represent trying new things or experimenting with like how you do your work. You know, that could be one thing. Page of Swords could also be leaving, because Page of Swords could be looking for something else. It could say that if you're having issues or problems, that you could start looking for something else. It is a card of childlike energy, but in a good way. So, you know, again, it is a card of like trying to experiment with things at work to try to improve your current situation. Magician says you have all the talents, gifts, skills, and abilities needed to be successful. It's also a card of your vibes. You know, it's a card of like manifesting bigger and better things. So if you want to improve the situation, it just says like manifest it, basically. In the Three Cups, card of celebration and like working together. Yeah, the Sun, I don't know, I almost feel like this is improvements in this situation. So I feel like things will be improving. I like it. Kia Bath and Body, thank you again for the super chat. You say, is Shannon Gemini in a relationship? I feel like she could be, for sure, with this card, because the King of Cups is a card of love. So I would say yes. Dancing with Consciousness, I am going to answer. I would say yes, actually. Dancing with Consciousness. You have the Queen of Swords. Step before authority. I literally just said this tonight. The Queen of Swords to me is like the step before authority. It's like the step before becoming a leader. So, yes, I would definitely go for it with this card. So, yes. Honey Orc, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, why does M suggest we get a place together when he doesn't want to be relied on? Six of Swords, like, probably just help, you know what I mean? So it's like, maybe because it would be easier to split the bills, you know what I'm saying here? It's like, there's two people on this boat. One of them is a guide, and one of them represents a guide. The other person is, like, usually the person that's being read for. So, probably just to, like, lighten the load, basically, is what I feel like saying. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. Anything else coming in for me beyond a move? Ace of Wands, love it. This could be love, Brittany. You always get the Hierophant, Brittany, for some reason. Don't you always get this card? This could be love coming in for you. It could also just be a lot of passion, a lot of fire, a lot of desires, a lot of success, abundance. So, love it. That's really good. Yanni, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Is it going to work out with my childhood friend? Three of Wands here, Six of Pentacles. I feel like you're like, this to me is like saying there is a future. Three of Wands, the future. Six of Pentacles, and investing in the future together. So yeah, yes, is what I'd say there. And J Moss, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it, J Moss. J Moss, thank you. I think it was just a sticker. All right. I think I am all caught up here, people. I think so. So, if I have not answered your question, I will stick around for a little while longer, and I will take some more questions. So just leave your question down below, and I will answer it. That will be that, right? Let's see here. Did anybody else leave one? I don't think so. Be wise. I feel like work, Two of Swords, average is what I'd say here. Two of Swords to me is not a bad card. It's just like, just okay, basically, as far as work is concerned. Alright, if I don't see any questions coming in, I am gonna take off, because I'm starving today. As usual. What else is new? So that's that. Zamira, could you please tell me if I will get a new job soon? Seven of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you'll be successful. Six of Wands. So, yes, is what I would say to you here. Definitely. Annette. Annette, you know what? If I'm being honest with you, I don't even know how to do stickers in the super chats. So you're not alone. Alright. Dancing with Consciousness, you are welcome. Thank you. Really appreciate it. I like it as well. I would go for it with that Queen of Swords. I love that card, especially for like authority. I literally say it all the time. To me, it's like great for anything along those lines. CL, feeling of OV towards me. Three of Pentacles. It's like CL. This is like putting in the teamwork. If this is a relationship. So that's what I would say there. So, I feel like they would be willing to work on a team with you, basically, if that makes sense. Carla, thank you for the kind words. Really appreciate it. And thank you for being here as well. Annette, you're welcome. Space Visitor, hello. Zamira, will you find new love? I feel like you need to get out there and let go of the fear of being hurt. Could be a Virgo. Virgo's shown up in the Pisces readings quite a bit. But the Hermit can represent needing to get out there as well, so I would get out there. My face itches now. Go eat. Yeah, I know. I do need to go eat. I haven't had anything all day. CL, thank you. Really appreciate it. Let me just refresh this again. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay. And all right, I am going to cut this off here. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. But I will be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All the weekly readings are up, by the way, on the channel, so make sure to check those out. And I will see you all tomorrow. Jenny, you're new here. Question is, will my Capricorn tell me how he feels? I would say yes. King of Wands, definitely yes. Christopher, thank you for the super chat. You have the Three of Swords, Knight of Wands. I feel like you need to go on an adventure. If this is a breakup, Christopher, or separation, I feel like you need to get out there and like go on an adventure and have fun, is what I'd say to you, Christopher. But thank you, everybody, again. And everybody have a good night.